another video. In today's video I will be sharing beautiful vanilla fragrances that is perfect for spring. So darlings, if you are new to my channel, I welcome you, and for those of you who are returning, welcome back. Thank you so much for all the love you have shown me on this channel and also for your support. So I have some fragrances perfect for spring weather. They are creamy, soft and cozy. At the moment we are in the beginning of spring. It's quite mild, the skies are beautiful and bright most of the times. So at the moment, transitioning into spring, I still want something that's quite delicate, a bit warm and soft and cozy. So the fragrances that I wanted to start off with is one of my favorite vanillas. So this is my Guerlain EDT. And if you like the original, the EDP version, but you wanted something that's easier to wear, especially in the daytime, then I recommend this one. Now in the EDT version, it's a lighter form of the original, and you do still have the top notes of lavender, and in here I can detect lavender. You have orange, you have mandarin, and there's some bergamot in the opening as well. You get the sweetness of that creamy vanilla. There's also the addition of caramel in here as well. It's very soft. You have sandalwood and jasmine. Now the difference between the EDT version and the EDP, this one contains orange blossom and ylang ylang, whereas the original EDP version has a heart of rose and iris. And the orange blossom really brightens up this fragrance. You still get the smooth creaminess in the vanilla, but with the addition of the orange blossom and then the citruses in the opening, I find this fragrance really delicate and perfect for spring. It's a lighter formula, it's easy to wear, it's a beautiful, elegant scent that I think this is a great vanilla for the season that we're in now. Guerlain is still fresh and sweet at the same time, but it's a lighter strength of sweetness, but you do get the vanilla, the caramel in this perfume. The next fragrance I have is a fragrance I know you guys already know. I'm going to mention this. This fragrance is by Maison Francis Côte d'Ivoire, and you guys know how much I love this fragrance. This is my Gentle Fluidity Gold, and this used to be, well, not used to be, but this fragrance, I would have to say this fragrance is my go-to perfume. It's my signature scent, although I do have many signature scents, but this is one of them. And this perfume, oh my goodness. Okay, so this fragrance, I feel you can wear this all year round. It's easy to wear. It's a daytime scent. It's also an evening scent, but I find this quite soft. It's sweet. Gentle Fluidity Gold is your amber. It's musk, it's vanilla. It has a spicy twist to it as well, with a bit of nutmeg in there and some coriander. The way this fragrance is blended, you receive a very warm, delicate, feminine scent. This is very, very beautiful. I love this scent so much, and I think this is perfect for the spring. However, it's an amber rich fragrance, amber and vanilla. So if you're looking for something a little bit fresher for spring, this isn't the one, but it is your vanilla for spring. It's a light vanilla. So that's my Gentle Fluidity. So the next fragrance I have is, oh my goodness, it's Artemisia. I would love to know how many of you guys have actually tried Artemisia. This is your soft, creamy vanilla. And I remembered when I first tried this perfume, and I was just so surprised at the softness of this fragrance. It's like, when you look at the juice, and I keep saying this on my channel, but when you look at the juice of this perfume, I don't know why, but it's like you can see this smooth, velvety, creamy note. It's just beautiful, and on the skin it radiates so well. It's a perfect powdery vanilla if you like soft, delicate scents, something very feminine, very light, creamy. This is a great fragrance for spring, and this is like one of my top transitional perfumes. So going from the cold winter months into spring, this is something I like to wear. Artemisia has a heart of vanilla and violet, and those fragrances, it comes together with a base of sandalwood and musk, and you really get that creaminess of the musk. It's almost powdery, and then in the top notes you receive green notes as well with some fruity nectarine. This is one of my favorite soft, comforting scents, and I think now during like early spring days when it's still chilly outside, this is something that's going to warm you up. It's very delicate, very free. It's a beautiful fragrance by Penhaligon's. Out of all the vanillas I've mentioned, I think the next perfume I have to show you is perfect for a vanilla fragrance for spring, and this is my Angelique Noir. Angelique Noir contains some green notes, we have vanilla, and I think the greenness in this perfume really helps a transition into spring. And if you're looking for spring fragrances that contains vanilla, this is the one. We have white florals of jasmine flowers in here, and you've got the creamy vanilla and cedarwood in the base, and the pear note is a note I'm really loving. I think it's a note I've loved for a while. Now this fragrance contains that pear, and pear is quite refreshing, I find. I really love pear in fragrances and also to eat. And to me, it's an autumnal fruit, but it has a freshness to it. And that's what I find with this perfume. This is a perfect fragrance for spring and also for the autumn. And I think maybe the pear helps to represent that in this perfume. And the creamy caraway and the cedarwood just makes this perfume delightful to wear if you're looking for a vanilla during the spring. Another of my favorites is my Poison Girl by Dior. This is the EDT version, and this contains sparkling neroli, and I think that neroli helps to bring out the freshness in this vanilla. I find Poison Girl special because it has a heart of rose, and you all know how much I love rose, but it's that sparkling neroli that meets the rose, the bitter orange, and then in the base you have creamy almond, and it's just really warm with the vanilla, very soft but pleasant to wear in the spring. This is a beautiful creamy vanilla that has a slight freshness to it. So that's my Poison Girl EDT. If you are looking for an ambery floral, then this perfume should be well suited to you. This is my Olympea, and this is a fragrance I enjoy wearing mainly in the spring and summer. It adds some freshness to the day in this fragrance. If you like amber and you want something that is creamy and a little bit refreshing with that salty note, and then it's definitely gourmand with the vanilla and caramel, Olympea is one for you. So in the opening of this fragrance we have water jasmine, green mandarin, ginger flower, and those notes meet the heart with salt and vanilla, and it sits on the base of cashmere wood, ambergris and sandalwood. Sandalwood is a note that I love. I like when sandalwood is toned down, it's soft, it's delicate, and this is the type of sandalwood I like in the base. It's creamy with the vanilla, refreshing with the salt, and definitely just nice and smooth, and this is beautiful to wear now in the spring. So my love for the next fragrance is just ideal because we have a connection of perfume meets tea, and that's my Equinox Bloom. I speak about this fragrance so often on my channel. As you guys know, I'm a big fan of this perfume, and I stocked up on this perfume because I just love this so much. It's refreshing, but it's soft, it's vanilla. It's just so creamy and inviting. Equinox Bloom is your floral gourmand. It is creamy, it is refreshing, it is sweet, it is very unique. There are so many notes in this perfume. It creates the scent of tea or an afternoon tea party, and I can see that, and I can most definitely detect that in this perfume. So we have frangipani in this perfume. In the top notes we have orange blossom. So these are all the notes I love. We have jasmine, benzoin, we have ambrox in here. We also have some violet leaves as well. But I think what's really tempting about this perfume is that we have brown sugar and we have chantilly cream. So that's everything you need for the perfect tea party. This vanilla suits the spring months very well. I just really love this perfume. It's just pretty, it's feminine. It's just such a pleasure to wear. You know, certain fragrances, it does something to your mood, it brightens up your day, and this is just one of them. And I think also because it reminds me of tea, guys, so I think that's probably the reason. So that's my Equinox Bloom by Penhaligon's. So I'm excited to share the last fragrance with you, and this one is creamy, vanilla, nutty. If that's your style, then this is for you. This is my ELIS Saab Girl of Now. Again, this fragrance is a bit sparkling in the top note. This is another easy vanilla fragrance to wear. I find this to be sweet with a tiny bit of green notes in there as well. The Girl of Now has a twist on it in the sense, in my opinion, I get this green note, and that's coming mainly from the citrus. The citrus is very mild. It's well blended in combination with the almond milk, the pistachio, the pear, and it's blended so very well. This is something that I prefer to wear during the evenings, and I find it quite a comforting scent as well. Very beautiful. If you like nutty notes, then this is something for you. If you are a fan of Mon Guerlain, if you are a fan of Hypnotic Poison by Christian Dior, then you will definitely love this one here, because it's based on almonds and pistachio with some sparkling notes in the top of pear, and then also some orange as well. So this is very pretty, and this is well suited now for the spring. So my darlings, this brings me to the end of this video. I hope you enjoyed all my picks today. I am loving these fragrances. So if I'm looking for a vanilla perfume, then these would be my go-to vanilla scents. My Poison Girl, my Equinox Bloom, and my Mon Guerlain as well. I think this is just an easy fragrance to wear, because I find that with the original Mon Guerlain, it's gorgeous, but I can only wear it. It's quite limiting in terms of, you know, how I can wear that fragrance. So I find the EDT an easier option to wear, especially if I want to wear something more in the day, whereas Mon Guerlain EDP is something I would reserve mainly for the evenings or special occasions, but this one is more wearable. So this is a fragrance I'll be wearing a lot during the spring. So darlings, thank you so much for watching. If you're new to my channel, I would love to have you join my family. Make sure you like and subscribe, and I'll see you in the next video. Have a wonderful day, guys. Bye. And this is a beautiful combination. This is a beautiful combination, guys. I like that word actually, combination. I was supposed to say combination and what was it? Combination and composition. So this is a beautiful combination. That's a wicked word actually, I'm sorry. Okay, so this is your ambery floral fragrance.